Hello and welcome to Delivering the Experience once again with Umair Khan. Has it ever happened that you're in the middle of a situation or you're a witness to a situation where you see things unraveling and situation just going downhill and you're just waiting there, standing there, waiting there to see how everything unwraps and when, s- so to speak, shit hits the fan? Well, I was in the middle of one such event or situation a few weeks ago. We went to Houston and I booked a couple of families. We booked the same hotel. I booked through direct website for the hotel, and one of my friends they booked through a third party. So we get to the hotel. And it was time for us to check in. They went first, and after a few minutes of clicking here and there, the lady at the counter told them that your booking has been canceled by the third party. Well, that was a shock because they got on the phone and third party told them, well, no, we can see your booking. There is no cancellation and there was no cancellation confirmation. There was, however, a booking confirmation with my friend in his email. So they started talking to the representative at the counter again, and she was adamant that the booking for the hotel, their room, was canceled by the third party. And again, same thing was communicated to that hotel employee that nope, third parties on the phone and they're saying we can see your booking. So long story short, after a few back and forth, the employee at the front desk, the reception, she paused. She said, "Let me see, let me speak to one of my colleagues and see how we can get your reservation back in our system." She didn't say it was our policy. She didn't say it's a matter of policy. She didn't say, well, I cannot do anything because our system shows the reservation is canceled. She didn't say, but it's not our fault. You're going to have to talk to third party. Instead, what she said was, let me speak with one of my colleagues and see how we can get your reservation back on the account in our system. So she went back, spoke to someone over the phone for about next 7 to 8 minutes while my friend paced and we were waiting. And then she comes back and voila, good news. She was able to get her reservation back in the system. Whatever happened, she said, for some reason, it is not showing in our system. It's showing that it was canceled, but let's forget about all that. Let's make sure that we get your reservation back in our system so you can continue with your stay. Now, I was watching all this, and the way the situation was building up, I thought that, okay, it's going to get messy and I need to get my popcorns out. But the way she just stepped back and saw that it was not going anywhere because of the back and forth. Nope, it hasn't been canceled. Yes, it has been canceled. No, it hasn't been canceled. Yes, it has been canceled. She decided to take a step back. She said, you know what? Let me make an executive decision speaking to a colleague and see what can be done. Intervention, stepping back, intervention. And she was able to resolve the situation. Now, the hotel that I am talking about was Doubletree by Hilton in Houston, West Chase. The address of that hotel is 10609 West Park Drive in Houston, Texas. Why am I telling you this? This was our second time we stayed at that hotel. Great experience, good experience we had, and the way this colleague, this employee handled this situation, I want more people to know about this hotel, this specific branch, this specific um, address, so that more people can enjoy their hospitality, the way she just handled everything. Now, that tells us a few things. One, that she is a problem solving individual. She is a solution oriented individual. She had a problem, there was a conflict, and instead of just standing ground from an organizational standpoint, policy standpoint, process standpoint, I cannot do anything standpoint, you're going to have to speak with third party standpoint, she decided to take charge of the situation and that this one hotel booking, this one misunderstanding is not worth fighting with my customer. So I'm going to speak with someone and see how we can take care of that. So taking care of the customer, having that solution-oriented mindset, and then setting expectations, communication to the customer, staying in touch with the customer, and valuing the fact that, well, I understand that there could be some disconnect. Our system shows this. However, you're saying that your system is showing this, or the third party system is showing this. Who was that third party was on the call with my friend's wife. So she took charge of that situation. Empathy with the customer, having a solution oriented focus, realizing that she was representing a brand and her job was to safeguard goodwill of the brand while at the same time safeguarding the reputation of that organization without giving away the house. It was a matter of one room. They had so many rooms available. So all it took was some digging and she was able to resolve that situation. Instead of, nope, standing around, we're not taking care of this. You're going to have to talk to third party. Peace. It is organizations like these and individuals like these who build such organizations, who build such cultures. So when I got a chance to speak with her, I told her the way you handled this whole situation, that was fantastic from a person-to-person communication standpoint, from acknowledging that there was a situation, from reinforcing the fact that we're going to try to figure this out, and then setting expectations that let me speak with someone and see not if we can take care of this, but how we can get your reservation back in the system. That showed me that you were not banking on whether or not we can do this, but you were looking to resolve this situation by finding a way how we can take care of this. And then I also asked her, so who's the manager of this branch? And she was like, well, I'm the supervisor on duty right now. Boom, enough said. So whoever is the area in charge for that DoubleTree by Hilton, I believe that was. That's what I said. Yeah, DoubleTree by Hilton on 10609 West Park Drive. Whoever the regional manager or area manager is, we were there. When were we there? 2 weeks ago on Saturday night. That lady there deserves a kudos. That is how you deliver an extraordinary customer experience. It may not be much, but the way she handled that situation tells me that she was trained by the right individuals, she was trained with the right mindset, and she's coming to work with the right mindset, not accepting policy or processes as an excuse, but looking at the situation and then trying to find a way to resolve that situation. So just thought I would share that with you because we go out of our ways to share adverse customer experiences. I thought I'd start sharing good customer experiences at any business that I visit or interact with, be it a hotel, be it an airline, be it an ice cream shop or a restaurant. At the end of the day, it comes down to people who are doing the work. People who are writing code, people who are delivering food, people who are taking folks from one place to another place. So at the end of the day, it is all about people who are at the center of everything. Have you experienced such a situation where you thought, oh my God, this is a ticking time bomb and it's about to explode, and there all of a sudden was a resolution? Do let me know in the comments. Till next, take good care of yourselves.